this episode of Bras on F1, I'll be going and giving my opinions on four of the most popular or the most talked about news articles that I could find. So I will be talking about the ban of grid girls from 2018 onwards. I will be raising a few questions that I have about the Halo since I watched Mark Priestley's clarification video and James Ellison's explanation video of the Halo. I will also talk about Billy Monger's return to driving a single-seater F3 car. Lewis Hamilton returned to McLaren in 2019. Finally, I will be telling you about the two ways in which you can support this channel if you like it. Liberty Media has decided to get rid of the grid girls from 2018 onwards. Well, I personally think grid girls have always been part of Formula One, a lot of people say it's outdated to use grid girls, but I personally think it's a tradition, and so I'm personally against the ban. Having said that, I can sort of understand it with today's with the culture of that the people, the girls might be seen as objects. Having said that, nobody's forcing them to be grid girls, you know what I mean? On a positive thing, I think the idea that they're gonna use kids as grid kids to inspire them, I think that's great. Yes, so but I think I'm with Nicky Lauda on this one, who wants a mixture of both. Grid girls and grid kids, you know what I mean? But if it's only gonna be grid kids, that's fine by me also. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. I was watching a video from Mercedes yesterday about the Halo, and then I was also watching a clarification video from Mark Priestley about the Halo, and I've got a couple of questions about it. Well, they say that the Halo weighs about 10 kilograms, yet but the FIA have only allowed the weight of the cars to increase by about 6 kilograms. So that is a difference of about 4 kilograms. It's discrepancy. So my question is, like, does that put teams like Renault, for example, who have got Nico Hülkenberg as their driver, at an automatic disadvantage because he is quite a tall bloke? He's obviously gonna have more. He's obviously gonna weigh more. So does that put the team and a disadvantage straight away? Or how do teams deal with that? If they've got a tall and consequently heavier driver, I would like somebody to answer that for me, if you can. And the second point I would like to make is that does the fact that the F1 teams have to save weight mean that they're going to put the drivers on a crash diet like they did before? When the weight limit came in, and how are they gonna make sure that isn't gonna impact the driver's health? Because it can't be healthy to stop eating for what the body needs, and then do as much performance as Formula 1 drivers are expected to do. How do the teams make sure that the driver's health isn't going to be deteriorating? What do you guys? Does anybody know how they do it? What do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comment section below. A few days ago, something happened that I personally thought would never happen, and that was that Billy Monger drove a Formula 3 car again, and I think that is absolutely amazing. Good on you, Billy, and good luck. I'm gonna put my neck on the line and say that if he can achieve that 9 months after losing both his legs, and if he can achieve that 9 months after losing his legs, he will make it to Formula 1, providing that he can obviously get all the safety, get all the safety checks and medical checks passed, but I don't see the problem with that, because you know, that they can easily adapt the brake, you know, they can easily put the brake pedals onto the steering wheel or something. I actually think that he has got every chance to get back into Formula One. The only slight concern that I've got is that he will not pass the extraction test because of the halo, not because of him having artificial legs. But having said that, I think the halo will be implemented in Formula 3 and, you know, and all the lower formulas in the future, so they can prepare him for that and find a way. So I believe that we will see Billy Monger in Formula 1, you know, in the future. I actually think that Billy has got a greater chance of going back, making it to Formula 1 than Robert Kubica has, because it's easier to adapt. It's easier to drive without any legs, I think, than it is with limited movement in the arm. So you know, don't get me wrong. I would like to see Robert in Formula 1, but you know, I don't see that happening. You know, unless Williams do a cockpit swap, like I mentioned in one of my other videos. But I think Billy has got every chance to go to become the first double amputee to get a Formula 1 contract. And I can see that happening with Mercedes. You know, so I'm gonna make a prediction here that Billy Monger will be in Formula 1 at some point in the future with the Mercedes team. Alright, let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Best of luck, Billy. I wasn't going to cover this story in this video. However, I think I have to, because I only read it today. But apparently Zach Brown has said that McLaren would welcome Lewis Hamilton back with open arms should the contract extension between Hamilton and Mercedes fall through. Now, my opinion on this is that never say never, you know what I mean? Because I can remember when Lewis Hamilton said back in 2013, 2000 and I can't remember whether it was 2013 or whether it was the back end of 2012 anyway. He said that he would, when he was asked whether he would consider going back to McLaren, he said, never say never, you know what I mean? So, you know, I think that is a real possibility, especially with the Ron Dennis gone, and you know, because I can see Fernando Alonso quitting F1 in at the end of 2018. Or even if Fernando was to stay, I don't think. I think McLaren have learned their lesson with them, and I think, I think we wouldn't have a repeat of 2007, because they both have grown up, and quite frankly, Lewis Hamilton has got more championships than Fernando will ever have. So I think there wouldn't be so much of an issue, so I think this I mean, it would be dramatic if it was going to happen, but I think there's certainly more than a possibility, because why wouldn't Hamilton and Mercedes put pen to paper straight away? So I think there's more to the story than there's no smoke without fire. So I think there's more to the story than we are led to believe. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. There are two main ways in which you can support me. The first one is via social media and help me make this video go viral. Just tell all your mates and everyone to get involved in the conversation. Spread the word about my channel, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already for more content like this. Let's get a discussion going. And the other way that you can support me, if you want, you can now support me via Patreon, PayPal, and or bank transfer. If you haven't got either PayPal or Patreon, links and details are in the comment section below. Please visit my Patreon site to find out in what way I would spend your money if you do decide to give me some of your change, but only do so if you can afford to do so. If not, just help me to spread the word and tell everyone how great this channel is. Alright, so anyway, guys, this has been it. I've been Erasmus Haverman, aka Raz, and I'll see you next time. Alright, cheers for watching. Bye.